Really, nerds? Really? This is what it's come to? This is where we are? Oh, God, I'm kidding. I'm joshing you. Okay, let's just take a look at things before this fever medication kicks in and I kick the bucket in several ways. As by which I mean I'm going to bed. Let's see. I think I have to warn you guys real quick. 3 things. One, this is an opinion-based tier list. This is Game Press's, opinions. So don't take anything too seriously. 2, since this is an arena offensive tier list, you kind of have to realize that a lot of the units that are at the top, they score better, so that's why they're up there. And 3rd, everything will change once there's more dual skills. I'm kidding, I really don't think that's going to happen, but, I think we can take a look at this tier list now, And if you want to, go check it out in the description. And also, while you're there, check out the Gleam contest. We're on our way to 100,000. Join us, guys. Alright, so first thing I see here is GMK is where I would place him. Between Faye, Leon, and George. Actually, it's just in the same tier list with them. I mean, I pretty much placed him there. Outside of that, I haven't really noticed anyone else. I'm gonna scroll through this as quickly as possible just to see where everything is. Silas is right there. Ouch. Well, with Quan and all that fun stuff. Poor guy. I'm not sure what it is with Cavalier Lancers lately, but they've all kind of been down here a bit. But that doesn't mean they're bad, it's just I'm hoping Silas gets downgraded or demoted when, that banner ends, because I would really like Steady Stance to be at a much easier chance to get from a unit like him. But maybe I'm just being, greedy. Oliver's down there, again, still very much down there, but that's just the, the tools of the trade when it comes to being a slave trader and just caring about beauty. He can stay down there. I don't know. Odin's still where he is. Joshua's still where he is. I'm not seeing any units that we've seen before. I mean, we haven't seen before. Sylvia's with her daughter, I believe. And what else we got here? Yep, with her daughter. Oh, finally, we actually have some new units here outside of GMK. Garen's also in Tier 4, which I will hand it to them, yes. I can see the reasoning why. Granted, I want to see where male Kana is. He's not right. Okay, well, Female Corn's really fallen down that far? I could have sworn there were a lot of people who were like, she's amazing! Also, Flora's in this tier list with it, with Garen too. I will hand it to them, and I will hand it to Flora. She's fun, but I'm still struggling to try and find a really great, amazing use out of her dagger and everything with it, but she seems like a fun one. I don't know if I would agree with where she is on the tier list, but, it's not really something for me to say. Huh. Wow, they've really changed things around a lot, haven't they? Reinhardt's down here with... Oh, wow, okay. I can see why people were freaking out over this. Levitain and Leyarm are both down here in Tier 3, but that's not bad. I don't really get why people were freaking out about this. Levitain's in the same tier list with Ares, which I kind of see them as being quite similar in some ways in how they function, at least if you give them... I guess that's just because of how my Levitain's built, but maybe I'm a little bit biased, and maybe I just want to see Levitain up there a little bit higher, but I mean, Lincia's here in this tier list, and that's pretty much one of the signature red flyers that I've seen a lot of, and hell, being in there with Leyarm seems to constitute a lot. Really? Male Kana's all the way up here, yet King Garen ends up down. Okay, that's something I don't necessarily agree with. I would probably bump Male Kana down just because, GHB unit. Not so many merges, but still a fun unit nonetheless. Alright. Well, okay. They've really shifted around a lot. I've noticed that, Flyzura and Axura are down a bit. I don't remember if that was there from previous tier lists, but it might be. Then, of course, we also have Olivia. That makes sense. She's a really great flyer unit. She has a lot of advantages of that whole thing. Just a dancer flying unit with the, Axura buffs. It's pretty simple to see why that happens. Wow, okay. I'm just looking around to see what other characters there are. Hellbindy's also down here in Tier 3. I'll let them have that because, next to Raven, he kind of has all these situations that just... He can be really great. So can Raven, so I don't really see a issue with it. Again, arena tier list. But Ophelia's way up here at tier 2. Wow. That is great. That is amazing for her. I'll admit right now, I have not been that great at building her. I've not actually touched her just yet, but I do definitely want to see what I can do with that now that I see her on this tier list. Huh. Okay, well... oh my god. Well, Celica and Celica are both in tier 2. That makes sense. Celica's new refinement is amazing and just something that's really quite worthwhile. If you happen to have Tome Celica, go for it. I'm not talking about, you know, both Sword Celicas. Sword Elicas? I don't know, but, yeah, I really don't see too much of a problem there. She's amazing now. Lewin's exactly where I thought he was. I'm pretty sure Lewin has been where he's always been, because I could be wrong. I forget the last tier list. I can't really remember where they placed a lot of this. Faye's down here with female Kana. And I still find it kind of odd where Garen is, considering, but it looks like pretty much everything else is exactly the same. I'm not really noticing much. I don't know what you guys were going crazy about. Is it just because Levitan and Layarm were this far down? Same with Hellbindi? Whoa, okay, well, Veronica got moved up to another tier. That's pretty much what I thought. She is amazing as a unit, and it's almost funny how Choose Your Legends units are pretty much at the top of the bar, but I guess it's just because of how she functions. Not only that, but, you know, just looking at the tier list, you can obviously notice that this is an arena tier list. A bunch of armored units up at the top. That's just how it rolls. Ah, there's Nina, down there with Noir and Innis. Yep, pretty much where I would put him. I mean, there's not much else I can really say to that. It's pretty much where I thought they would fall. I'm kind of, you know, indifferent about a lot of where they've placed things because, well, my bias for a lot of this kind of makes me go, Levitan should be top tier, but, you know, that's just how it is when it goes with opinions and all this other nonsense. Huh. Well, I can really say I don't really think there's much to freak out about. A lot of you were acting like it was the end of the world when it came to this tier list, but I mean, that's pretty much where I would see a lot of these characters. I love Levitan to death, but that doesn't mean that I think she should be up at the top. And I love, you know, Layarm as well, and Hellbindi. It's great to see that they've come out and they're officially available, but when it comes to all this tiers, you know, all the tier lists and everything here, it's just about where I assume they would fall. But what do you guys think? Where are you standing on this tier list? And where would you place one, you know, some of these units that you love on this? Do tell me in the comments below. And, well, check out Game Press. Do check out their tier list. Do join the conversation on their end and just have some fun with it. Well, thank you again to Kazkirigiri for making this template and looking over all of this tier list. It's been a lot of fun. And still kind of amazed where Garen is, of all things, but that's just how it's gonna be, I guess. Well, for now, nerds, it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.